All right, guys. The stock I want to talk about today is Intel. So, this is a stock I'm personally invested in. I think it has great upwards potential in the near future, especially with the whole AI race going on. They're a competitor. One of the top three I consider, as far as NVIDIA, AMD, and Intel for the AI race. So starting out here, I have a stochastic algorithmic indication for buying this. And sorry to back up, I normally do at the beginning of my videos. My background, right, mechanical engineering undergrad, did my MBA for a master's degree, nuclear engineer by trade. Love mathematics, love algorithms, programming, all those kinds of things. And the stock market is a very practical use of mathematical skills. So I enjoy putting those skills to use in here and predicting price movements for stocks. But based off my algorithm for the stochastic, which in my opinion is the best predictor I have, it's a buy indication for Intel. So Intel has been up over the last, I think it's 3% over the last 2 days already, which indicates that there's pretty strong upward momentum building. So I think there's some upward price movement here in the near future. Just something I haven't highlighted before. So, average volume and volume is getting close. Volume's a little bit below average, but we have earnings coming up here October 26th, a target earnings per share of 1.77. And this is off 37 analysts. So these are some of the fundamentals I pull up from Yahoo Finance using Python. The average estimate for earnings is 1.77. The average estimate for revenue is looking like it's going to go up, right? From a year ago sales, 52.47 to 58.67 for the average. And then previous earnings, right? So they're predicted to lose money. They actually made money last quarter, a decent amount above expectations there. And then they're expected to have a pretty good earnings report here in the fall as well. So I know their CEO had come out and there was some talk that they were expected to report pretty good earnings here. So as you can see, the predictions from 90 days ago originally went down. Now it's back up to 177. So analysts are estimating that Intel is going to do pretty well as far as when it comes to reporting earnings. And then if you look at these growth estimates here, current quarter not so hot, current year not so hot, next quarter 220%, next year 185%, and then next 5 years estimated 7.82%. Past 5 years they've struggled, but so let's go over here to the charts and see. So as we can see, we've had pretty good upwards price movement here. We stayed above the 200-day simple moving average. Looks like there's some convergence here between the 14-day and the 40-day simple moving averages, which typically indicates downward momentum. But this upwards price movement, I think, will kind of push these two apart. Just looking at the longer term, year price sales. So looking at this is a polynomial trend line here. And then this R squared value, right? It measures how good of a fit that trend line is. But as you can see, this stock has been pretty cyclical, and I've been kind of hitting it as far as during the upwards and downwards movements. It's been matching pretty well. So I've been able to trade this stock at the buy at the low, sell at the highs pretty decently. I think on this last run here, I made 7% on this stock within a couple of days. So I know timing the market is hard, but with this stock, it's been so cyclical and it's been upward cyclical, which is something I typically look for here, that it's been a nice stock to trade and to make money on. Just looking at volume here, so volume has flatlined. It looks like, right, we've had some spike volume, so some people buying into Intel here in the recent days. The relative strength index is down near 30, which means it's at an oversold condition and it's primed to buy. Looking at the stochastics, right, this is the thing that I said is probably my best indicator that I go off of. It's sensitive to price changes, so I mean it's kind of quick in its cycles here. You can see here about a month cycle here is how long these cycles last for these prices. But as you can see, we're back, which looks like another upward cycle here, and we spiked. Moving average convergence divergence is a little longer. I typically try to wait for stochastic and moving average convergence divergence to overlap, but in this case, my experience trading the stock cyclically, it's been I thought it was a buy, so I bought into it. Looking at this candlestick chart that I import from, I run this via Python. It has volume down here, right? You can see some more people bought in today. We have some indication here we're in an upward momentum trend for the stock, which is good. A lot of the AI stocks, AIMD, or sorry, not AIMD, AMD did better today. They were probably the best, around I think 4.8% gain. Intel lagged there around a 1.8%. Still above the Nasdaq, but all in all, I do think this stock is a good buy. I'm personally invested in this stock. I've liked it because I can kind of trade it cyclically, and I can get in here at the lows and then jump out at the highs and just ride it up. So all in all, Intel, I think it's a buy. I think they have a bright future ahead of them as far as with this AI race and everything going on. They just built a big manufacturing plant in Ohio. They've made the investment, the world's largest chip maker. I think they're setting themselves up for a turnaround. So hopefully you like this video. Hopefully the information I presented was useful to you. And if you did, please like and subscribe to my page for my daily stock picks. All right. Thanks. Bye.